Welcome to Audio Memos. This video will show you the important features of your new recording software. First things first, let's start the application and create a new memo. As you can see, there's a big record button at the bottom of the screen. Let's press it. Welcome. You can easily pause your recording at any time. Playing it back is just as straightforward. Welcome. You can of course add a title to your memo to help you find it back later. Let's do that. Touch the cell containing the current title. As you can see, a list with recent titles appear. You can either choose one of them or create a new one. We'll choose one of the old ones. When you're finished creating a memo, press the Done button. This will bring you back to the list of recordings. As you can see, every item on the list has the most important information about a memo. If you want more details about a memo, just press the arrow next to it. Now, imagine you want to add one more thing to that recording we've just made. It's easy. First, press Edit, then press the Record button. To Wonderland. Not convinced this was what you wanted to record? No problem. Let's go back and change it. Confirm to the real world. There, done. Welcome to the real world. Now, let's get a copy of this memo on a computer. First, make sure your computer and your iPhone, iPod, or iPad are connected to the same wireless network. The network indicator in the status bar on top of the screen shows you that we're connected to a wireless network. We'll assume it's the right one. On your computer, open a web browser and go to Imesart.com. Click the Connect to your iPhone link. The first time you do this, you'll get a message on your device. Read it and press Unable to go on. Then try connecting again. A list with all your memos appear. To download a memo to your computer, right-click the name of the memo and select Download As. Click Save and wait for the transfer to complete. And you're done. Note that if you're using iPhone OS 3.2 or higher, you can also transfer recordings to a computer using iTunes. Your recordings appear in the Apps tab when your device is connected. To save some space on your device, you can now go back to Audio Memos and delete the memo. You can either press the trash icon in the detail view or swipe your finger on the memo and confirm with delete. We will now explore features provided by paid extensions of audio memos. While recording, you might want to keep track of important events, as for example, if you're doing an interview, it might be good to highlight the beginning of a new question. To do that, press the Add Bookmark button. Note that if you keep your finger pressed on this button, you can also set a bookmark in the past. Afterwards, when you're playing your recording, you can jump back and forth using the previous and next buttons. You can also press the slider bar to have all your bookmarks. While reading your recording, you can also go back and forth, moving the slider or using the fast forward and fast rewind buttons. Now, let's share a memo with a friend. Go to the detail view, press Send. As our friend has an email address, we'll send him an email. You can select the To field and the Subject field. These will keep a history of recent, or just directly press Email to send the email. Fill out the To field, and you can also add some details for some parts of the recording. In the end, just press send. Next, let's create a new memo. This time, instead of pressing the record button, we'll press the plus button. As you can see, you can now set the default quality and the stereo setting. Now, say you want to record only when there's something to record, and silence is usually not something you want to record. For that, we'll select Voice Activated Recording. A sound meter appears, and that you choose the level of sound which will start the recording. You can also choose how long the sound level can stay under the threshold without stopping the recording. Let's press the Start Listening button. Recording will start when the sound level is high enough. As you can see, the sound meter turns from yellow to red when this happens. The color of the upper bar also gives you an indication that recording is taking place. Another way to start or stop a memo is to use a timer. It's easy to set up. Set a time interval and then press Start Timer. When the counter reaches 0, the recording will start or stop accordingly. Now, imagine you have recorded 2 parts of speech in 2 different memos. You press the Edit button to select recordings, search for the speech recordings. You can select them and press the Merge button. Put the first part on top and merge. If your recording has a too long applause at the end of the speech, you can easily cut it out. Go to the Detail view, press the Copy icon, and select the part you want to keep. To save some space, you can also compress your edited recording. Now, you have a perfect recording of the speech. You're ready to send it. All iPhones connected to the same wireless network and running audio memos appear on the send screen. So just press on it to send the recording to the iPhone. You can also send your recordings to FTP or WebDAV server. Ask your network administrator to know the right configuration for these. Another nice feature is you can access your memos using the Finder. As with the web browser method, your iPhone or iPod, iPad, and your computer have to be on the same wireless network. On your phone, press the I-shaped button. You see the info screen, and there is a link composed of numbers. On a Mac, go to the Finder and press Command K. In Windows, go to the Explorer, press the Alt key, select the Tools menu, and click on Map a Network Drive. In both OS, you now have to type in the link you got from your iPhone, iPod, or iPad. Then you just press Connect or Finished. You might have to put some credentials, press Connect, and there you can access your memos as normal files. If you're interested in these extensions, press the Browse and Buy extension on the info screen. This will bring you to our in-app store. This concludes our tutorial. Do not hesitate to get in touch with us if you have further questions or suggestions. Thank you for your attention.